Hello and welcome back to the 7 Days to Die 1.0 survival guide. In the last episode, we got the stuff to make a horde base, but I'm not going to build the horde base in this episode because it would be kind of annoying for me to build it on episode 6 and then test it at the very end of episode 7. It makes more sense to do the base build on day 7 and do the testing on day 7 all in episode 7. If you're playing along at home though, I would recommend building your base on day 6 so that if you need more stuff, you can go out and get it on day 7 and do the finishing touches. I'm pretty sure I'll have enough to make a base anyway, so I don't have to worry. I would recommend you do it on day 6. In the meantime, what we're going to do is continue the quest progression because we're up to 19 out of 30 on tier 2, and I would like to get tier 3 jobs sooner rather than later, especially because it'll tell me where Trader Bob is, and he's probably the most useful trader, because he is a specialist in tools and vehicles, which is just really useful. So let's talk to Rect and see what jobs he has. Alright, he's got 2 good fetch and clears, 1 infested clear. I don't want to do infested clears. I don't know if I've spoke about them in the series. Early on, infested clears are quite difficult if you're really playing on those higher difficulties, because what it does is, first of all, it takes a tier 1 POI and it fills it with way more zombies to try and make it comparable to a tier 2 in difficulty, but usually it's not enough. So what it tends to do is increase the spawn rates of harder zombies like ferals or even radiateds, which right now I'm not really equipped to just box ferals. I don't have the armor, I don't have the weapons, so I want to avoid these. Restore powers are pretty much useless to me right now. If I was going to do them at all, I would take them at the end of the day and then use their quest progression on the next day so that I could get started earlier. So it looks like we'll be doing 2 tier 2s and 2 tier 1s. So let's start off with the fetches, get them out of the way, and that'll get us 6 points of quest progression today, which will take us to 25 out of 30, meaning I only have to do a couple of tier 2s and a tier 1 tomorrow, and we'll have tier 3s unlocked. So that'll be good. As ever with fetches, I'm just going to steal the thing I came for and maybe the end loot. Not worth killing every zombie in the POI for a job that pays you like 1/3 as much. Oh, I have no stamina because I was cycling, I forgot. Oh, hello. Start that. The bag is over here somewhere. Let's hop over the wall. And it is just there. So let's take advantage of my height position here. There we go. Is there any other zombies in this area? It doesn't look like it. I imagine the end loot's in that room over there. It's been a while since I've done this POI. There we go. Grab this so that if I have to run away. Good. That zombie is a bit confused. Come here. Jump up the thing. Okay, that also works. Right, let's see. Got that, let's do that and run away, because it usually spawns zombies that run at you, yeah. Whenever there's a button, it usually spawns zombies. Nah, this one figured it out. Oh, there's an ammo pile here. Where are they going? I don't want to go through there, it'll just activate more zombies. Come on. Fight me. Just come over here then. We got some miner gloves which give us extra ore when we're mining, that's pretty good. Only 5%, but it's better than nothing. You can just keep those around for when you actually want to mine. What gloves do I have? Ah, commando gloves, ranged damage, that's decent, but I'll stick with the commando right now regardless, because it's more useful in combat. 2 tools digest, a reminder I am keeping my books until I have a good level of nerdy armor, because I don't particularly need better equipment right now, and I would rather reduce the amount of books I find. With the amount of comments I get about it, I think I'm going to have to say that at least once in every video, so you're just going to have to bear with that. Hello again, Rect. I've ran out of stamina. I'll take some gunpowder for pipe bombs. Let's take that other fetch. It's just nice and easy. You know, if I finish all my quest progression today, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I can't build the base yet, but I don't have much else to do. I guess we could hunt down books or something in POIs I haven't looted. Or maybe take on a tier 3 just for the fun of it. If I can find one, I probably can. And there's also mining resources. How's my strength doing? Oh yeah, I have max mother load, well not max mother load, but level 4 in mother load and miner 69er. Oh, you're gonna take forever to kill, come on. Actually, let's start him off with a crossbow bolt to the face. It helps. Stay down. He didn't stay down. That wasn't too bad actually. My baseball bat's better than I thought. Start that. Grab this. Oh, just some iron, okay. This one's good because you can just jump up onto the wall here. And the end loot has one zombie guarding it. They're also going to spawn in, but it doesn't really matter. They're going to take ages to get to you. Oh, I'm hungry, wonderful. And that one hides up there. Nice, killed them. Some 7.62. Some various medical items. A book and some ammo and technically food. Did I not eat that? There we go. Let's open the Shamway crate. We might get some more food in here as well. Chicken soup is technically food, but not very good food. Right, where is the actual thing that I'm here for? On this level? That makes sense. Is he actually standing there? Isn't there not usually something in the way? I guess not. Oh, hey. Ah, they broke it, that's why. Didn't expect them to get here that quick. Right, where? Oh, is it on the other side of this wall? Yeah, it's on the other side of the wall, okay. Slightly annoying, but it's fine. Just have to go around like this. And we're done here. Now we can take on those tier 2s that are actually worth the time. Ooh, the mailbox reset. Art of mining that I already know. Not great. Hey, Erect. Urban Combat 4, what are you?
Here's your pay.
Oh, that's an interesting change to this book. Either it's a change or they've just added it to the description, but this used to just be, when sneaking, you always land silently, but now it's unless you're taking damage and jump height is not reduced. So if you got a broken leg, basically, you'll not be silent, or if you take damage from the fall, it won't be silent. Interesting change or clarification there, but I'll take the magazine bundle. Let's go ahead and take the closer fetch and clear. I wonder, do I have any challenges that are worth getting to the end of? You see, each of these quest lines, oh, we crashed. Each of these quest lines, or challenge lines I'll call them, is actually equipped with a reward for you. So for example, we got a reward for homesteading, but I wouldn't expect you to have remembered that. That was in like episode 1. Advanced survival here. If we eat another charred meat, drink water from a lake, and make a farm plot, we can get another little quest book reward. The trader quest one does take longer because you're going to have to either drive around for ages trying to find Joel and Hugh, or use the actual quest system that'll take you to these. The harvesting one can take a while as well, because getting 5 honey is not an easy thing to do from all those tree stumps. It really does just take ages. And none of these are particularly quick to get rid of either. In fact, I don't think I completed any of these in my 1.0 initial series. I think I came closest to completing the Zombie Slayer one. But I did have this whole page done, I think. Yeah, we could definitely eat a charred meat, drink some water, and make a farm plot. That's not too hard to do, and it would get us a couple of extra books, or maybe something better as a reward. I've not seen, or I've not had enough playtime in 1.0 to really say like 100% of what always comes in those. It seems to be usually just a skill book or two. Here we are, at the tier 2. Start that, check the mailbox. Sniper. Headshots have a greater chance to stun and dismember. Nice. I've never understood, is that with sniper rifles or with every weapon? Oh, Art of Mining. Has a small chance to mine rare gems from ore. That's pretty good, but again, the main benefit of the whole Art of Mining book is that when you complete it, you get 20% more ore when mining, which is just really good. But we still need 3 and 5. Ah, there's a charred meat. We can add that to the thing. Now we just need to drink from a lake. Why did it not work? Oh, it's craft charred meat. Right, I'm blind. That's fine, we can do that. We just need to kill an animal. I normally avoid cooking meat at all until my character knows how to do grilled meat, because it's just a pain. Costs you water. Like, to eat it, not to craft it. We got a skill point in there. I'm not sure really what I need. It would make sense to start going down boomstick so that I can start finding shotgun magazines, because shotguns are going to be your main weapon as a strength build. And I've obviously not really got a shotgun, as you can see. But it's because the pipe shotgun is just terrible. But the double barrel is a damn good shotgun, especially if you've got a few points of the shotgun perk and a bandolier to make the reload speed go faster. You can do good things with a double barrel shotgun easily. But that's going to take a good, 20 or so skill books to find. Let's see. Shotguns is... yeah, you need 11 to get a level 1 double barrel, which would be worth it, I think, compared to having a pipe shotgun at all. I like to either go level 1 and then level 5, or just skip straight to level 3 of each level. I'm not sure which one I like the most. And then at the end you go for a level 6. To save you having to collect so many parts, which is a thing later on. They really are a bit of a pain to do, so you're best minimizing the amount you use, which I suppose would be waiting for level 3 and just sticking with it until the next level. Rather than doing one... yeah, because you would use 6 if you did a level 1 and a level 5 for each progression tier. If you just wait for 3, then you just use 3. Assuming you're going through the tree relatively quickly. What you don't want to do is to do like, oh, I've unlocked level 2, let's make a level 2. Oh, I've unlocked level 3, let's do level 3. You'll waste so many parts. It's only like a 10% upgrade if you do that as well. There's farmer gloves that I'll just scrap for parts. We got another ergonomic grip, which I will put... or... do I not have an ergonomic grip? I guess I don't. We'll put that on my baseball bat. That reduces the stamina you use to swing. Very useful on most melee weapons, as I'm sure you can imagine. Pretty much, you're going to want that on everything. If you can get it. Ah, stun baton. I have not cleared the area. Why have I not cleared the area? Hello? I somehow hit him over there, really? There we go. Let's go get a reward from Rex and take on that other quest. While I'm over at my base, let me drop off some gear here. So that book bundle. Definitely just dropped some books, didn't I? No, I didn't. Cool. I got Tools Digest, Shotguns, and Repair Tools. So we're up really quite high on the Tools Digest. They're up to 31. It's gonna be really good when I do get that nerd armor. Or if I just end up getting... what's it called? Just 100 before I even get the nerd armor, then that's also fine too. It'll be slightly annoying, because then I, sat with stone tools for ages for no reason whatsoever, but worth the risk. To engage with the book system as little as possible. Really quickly, let's go find a river, because that one quest wants me to do it. And also, do I have any raw meat? I've got literally 1, but I need 5 to even make a charred meat. Anybody seen a rabbit around? Maybe a snake? I did see a snake earlier and I ignored it. Oh well. So the challenge system wants you to drink from a lake, and you do that by opening your hand like this with nothing in it and coming over to it and pressing E. Now obviously that's not clean water. That could give you dysentery and it will damage you, and the quest doesn't bother to actually tell you that you can kind of alleviate that. At least as far as I read. Let's see. Let me read it again. Water is a factor of how fast your health and stamina recovers. Is it a factor in how fast your health recovers? I actually think that is just food. Whatever. Drink from pools in murky water by hovering your crosshairs over with empty hands, pressing E, and the prompt appears. As with drinking murky water from your inventory, there's a risk of getting dysentery. You can boil it in a cooking pot at a campfire, and it tells you where the water bar is, and you'll get different bonuses and stuff. But what you can do to stop yourself from getting dysentery when drinking unclean water is eat a vitamin. You'll still take health damage, but you won't get dysentery, which, it's not ideal to take health damage for it, but it's better than getting health damage and dysentery, and then you get the drink water from the source thing. There you go. At the cost of like 5 health per drink. It's really not worth doing that. If you get the water purifier helmet mod though, that completely removes the chance of dysentery and the health damage, which means just drinking from water sources is actually really, really good. It saves you having to use any drinks if you've just got that on you. And you can use all your water for, you know, coffee for mining or more powerful drinks, I guess. But really you want to save it for glue, if anything. Glue and coffee are the main things, plus any really powerful endgame drinks like smoothies, I guess, but I don't think they're worth all that much effort. First aid kit is tempting, but I think I'll take Shotgun Messiah 1 because I am going shotguns. That'll get me 10% more damage with them. It'll be useful later, and let's take this. A sewage problem. Oh hey, is there a boar in that POI? Why is there a boar in this POI? Whatever, I'll take a boar. That's made of meat, and I need some of that for this quest, so here we go. Now, boar are hostile, by the way. They look like just pigs, but they will definitely beat the shit out of you. And they do the same damage as zombies, so it can be a lot of damage if you're on a high difficulty like me. So let's get a nice sneak attack on the boar. Basically, just treat them like they're zombie dogs, but they're actually made of food. Because that's basically what they are. They should be treated with the same level of caution. So if we just skin him... And we'll turn that into some charred meat later so I can complete that one quest. Or challenge, sorry. Let's get started in here. Ah, vehicle adventure is nice. I'm expecting a vulture up here, but I don't know if I'm thinking of the right POI. I am not. Right, cool. Anyone home? Not in this room. The crossbow and then club is very effective. 2 duct tape, nice. Hello there. Ah, nice. It's always nice when you actually just get the kill and don't have to follow up. But that usually requires points to either sneak or bows. Some of these zombies are nice and weak. Anybody visible here? No, I'm hungry. That is annoying. I don't have any food. Ooh, bookshelf. Hello. Oh, paper, boo. Oh, I woke up the zombies below me. Wait, did I already miss the satchel? Oh, that's in a weird place, okay. You have to hop over here and break this little thing. I've never seen it spawn here before, this is weird. Nope. I guess you could have got to that from the outside because it looks like it's on a little, like, one-shot panel there. So that's something, but we can get it from here too, so... Fuck 'em. Ah, a legendary part and a nightstand. That is not very common. I will gladly take that. Some beef rations here. By the way, as a tip for the new players that are inevitably watching this, if you can, you might want to conserve some of these canned foods that you find. If you go here, this is a bad example. So if you look at the chicken ration here, you'll see it has a button that's use and drop. Just eat chicken rations, they're not very useful at all later on. But if we look at blueberries, for example, we can see the recipes button here will show us everything that blueberries are used in. And if we still had that beef ration, I could show you that beef rations are actually used quite commonly in very good late game food items that you might want to craft, along with other rations like lamb rations and all the canned foods, basically. The way to tell which ones are used and which aren't is to just look in it and go, ah, it has a recipes button, that means it's used in stuff. If it doesn't have a recipes button, it's not used as a crafting item at all, so just go ahead and eat that. There's no limitation there. But usually, it's probably worth it to just eat your canned food early on. But if you really want to min-max it, you should try and live off of just, like, grilled meat. And keep that canned food for later, because it's quite difficult to get canned foods in large amounts later on, because compared to farming and hunting, it's actually pretty low yield in food compared to those two ways of getting it. Because you'll have to go around to every kitchen you find, and you might find 1 or 2 canned foods, and then the vending machines might have 1 or 2 in them. But compared to just like having a load of points in Hunter and just killing shitloads of bears and getting lots of meat, or having a farm dedicated to corn and stuff like that, yeah, it is actually quite a bad way of getting food. Or it is quite hard to get a lot of them compared to that later on. Whereas it seems really common early on. It's just because you don't have the means to hunt bears, for example, or farm on a large scale. But something you definitely want to consider is conserving some of those canned foods. I don't bother with it though, because I don't make foods. I just keep eating canned foods throughout the entire game. Stamina is not a large factor for my character in the late game, so I don't have to worry about wasting food. If you're someone who wants to keep using melee into the later games, or running around a lot is an important part of your build, then you might want those high stamina items. But me, I'm more likely to just eat canned food endlessly and use the physician perk to make my meds better for healing. But it is very much a viable strategy to do the alternative. See, chili here is used in chili dogs. Might be worth saving that and crafting it with these other stuff, and you'll get much more food out of it than 15. But it's a level of min-maxing even I don't really fucking care about. Still, it would be criminal to not tell you that that was an option, because you might get halfway through your playthrough and realize, oh wait, I could have been doing that, and why didn't they tell me? And so here we are. 2 armored ups. So we are still just reading armored ups, because we want to get to 100 armored ups as fast as possible. It's the key to everything, if I can manage it. Although with how many Tools Digests I'm finding, I genuinely may never benefit from Tools Digest and the Nerdy Armor together. But it's still worth holding all the other books, because I definitely don't want to have to hunt down 100 vehicle adventures, for example, or another 70 Forge Aheads. If I can get that down to like 70 and 50 respectively, that would save me a lot of time looking for books, which is just a really unfun thing to do. Pretty unpopular change, if you're new to the 7 Days to Die community, was the learn by reading system. But we're stuck with it. Well, you could mod it out actually, but you know. You probably want to play vanilla at least once. I'll take some wood, just to save me some time mining it. Do you have anything good, Rick? You do have a gatherer. I can't remember which one I bought though. I think I have a gatherer. And what I want is a tarp. Could it be worth getting shotgun weeklies? Maybe. Books, as I said, are the main thing I'm concerned about. So I could do that. Well, I have done that, but I'm still rationalizing it. Do I want a hammer? I can probably just make a hammer, but a hammer is quite good. If you upgrade blocks with your stone axe, it takes 3 hits, basically. The hammer takes 2, and the nail gun takes 1, so the hammer's definitely something you should consider. He has nothing. Do I have any quests to go and see Jen or anything? No, I don't. I just have a treasure map. Well, I'm just on my own now, then. Let's put another point in shotguns. Help us find more shotgun magazines. I guess we'll maybe just want to do some regular POIs, like no quests involved. See, the thing is, the forest biome has such shit POIs in it that I kind of don't want to be here, and I can see the desert. Maybe we should go to the desert. That seems fun. I'm going to go drop off some stuff at my base, and then we'll head into the desert. We might find some actual POIs worth doing there, and we'll find Trader Bob as well, and he could have some good stuff. Probably not, because it is still quite early, but you never know. We would also get a couple of markers done for finding Trader Bob and the desert biome. Let's make my 1 charred meat. And do I have the stuff to make a farm plot? Kind of not worth crafting farm plots until you have living off the land, because they cost like 4 times as much without it. But for this challenge, I mean, I can probably do it, right? Do I even have the rotten flesh? Oh, just barely. And nitrate at all? I probably spent all my nitrate on gunpowder. And clay, I'm also low on. We can spend a couple of minutes gathering that. Let me put these books in here. Let me read that Tech Junkie. That's of no real consequence to me. Right, let's go get a little bit of clay. Dig up some grass. At least this isn't too intolerable with all my miner 69er. There we go, and then nitrate. I have a marker nearby for nitrate. Let's go to that. Let's craft the farm plot block. And then just place it down somewhere. I don't really care. I'm not going to use it. That completes that, which completes the entire quest line. Oh, wait, we need to go get that 1 charred meat. Hang on, hang on. Forgot you have to actually check the campfire for it to trigger. Either that, or I forgot to set it to craft. Oh, there we go. So now that's done, we'll get the Advanced Survival quest. I will get that quest reward from Trader Bob, because we're going to go find him in the desert. Hopefully, unless I have some really bad luck, I guess. And we can literally just see the desert over there. It's like an orange thing in the distance. If you see the desert and you follow the main road, you will find a trader. Because main roads are where traders spawn. They don't, as far as I've ever seen, in modern 7 Days to Die at least, traders always spawn attached to these main roads. If you're playing on Navisgain, I can't comment on whether or not that's true, because I don't remember where the traders spawn on that map, because it's a horrible map and you should never play it. Oh, 1 second. Does the gun in Fun POI have the end loot just in this room here? It does. Right, let's fight these end guys here, because I mean, a gun POI? Yeah, I want in here. Of course I do. Hello? Now you gotta be careful in the desert. The zombies might actually be ferals during the day in tier 1 POIs. You'll hear vultures around in the desert as well. Again, they probably will leave you alone if you just don't take damage. Oh, we've activated another wave of zombies here. Let's fight them. This is a lot of zombies for a tier 1 POI, you know? Is it just those 2 rooms, basically? Oh, I've taken damage. Gotta watch for the vultures now. I suppose I could heal, but it would be a waste. Let's eat the chili. Give me some health. I hear that vulture coming. There we go. They're dealt with as well. And we got this, which is a mod, and some ammo, and some more ammo crafting at least. And shotgun messiah crate with a level 4 bone knife. I mean, it's better. Throw away that old one. We got an agility mod there, which I would put on my helmet for extra agility, but I already have the intellect mod, and I don't want either of them. I want the strength mod. Still, it was nice to get it. Only took a couple of seconds. Let's continue my cycle. I want to find Trader Bob. I couldn't actually find a main road that led into the desert, so maybe there just isn't one, and we're going to have to just cycle freely. I see over there's a burn biome, so that's probably not where we're going to want to go. So maybe we want to go over this side and find a main road that way. I see a ranger station on the crest of that hill, but that's a wilderness POI. It's not going to lead me to anything. It might, but it isn't guaranteed to anyway. I think I see road over there. Yeah, I do. I see grey road, so we might have a desert city over there. That would be good. Little tips for the desert, by the way. See these plants here? These are yucca. You can combine those with water to make better drink items. And these little green things on the ground, these are aloe. You can harvest those, turn them into aloe cream, and combine aloe cream with bandages for very good healing items. One of the things I do like to do sometimes is get a couple of points in living off the land, and just come into the desert and gather up all the aloe I'll ever need, and combine it with bandages, and have basically infinite healing. The cactuses, by the way, give you yucca as well. It's more efficient to just break the plant, though. Okay, this is a decent sized town. I wonder if they'll have a book POI. That's the gold mine for me, is book POIs. If I can find book POIs, we can basically actually progress in the video game. Otherwise, we're kind of just very slowly chipping away at the skill books. And book POIs tend to spawn in these larger towns, or cities for that matter, in the commercial areas, so where you would find stores and gas stations and shit like that. Worth a cycle around, because if we found one, it would propel us forward for sure, or at least give me enough books to begin propelling forward when I actually want to read them. Here's Trader Bob, though. His compound looks like this. It's another one with the big green flag. Open that gate there. Really quickly, we want to search all his containers. 2 duct tape, nice. Workbench. No forge heads for me. It's not very common in the workbenches anyway. I'm dropping these seeds, I don't need them. Chemistry station. Gunpowder, nice. And cement mixer. Forge ahead there, that's what we're looking for. And the forge as well. Oh, 10 or 12 forged steel and a forge ahead. Nice. And there's a few more containers, but I can live without them. Let's go talk to Trader Bob. Hey Bob, give me the thing for the thing. I will take those scrapping for funds. I think I need to read a couple of them to make a wrench, or have I already done that? I can't remember. Okay, we just want to save those. He does have some jobs, but we won't be able to get any progression today, so fuck it. He specializes in tools and vehicle parts, and you'll see he does have some tools here. An iron pickaxe and stuff. Not really worth buying for you, because you probably aren't min-maxing your books as much as me. I'm quite tempted by a level 5 stone axe for 1,000 dukes, which is like batshit crazy, but the way I'm playing, it would be quite a useful investment to make all of this a little less painful. So am I actually going to buy a fucking level 5 stone axe? I am. Ugh, horrible. But if you think about it this way, I'm paying 1,000 dukes to upgrade my axe and my pickaxe, compared to having to pay a lot more for both. And it's just because of the very weird playstyle I'm doing, where I'm really min-maxing those books and refusing to waste any of them. I'm wasting money instead, which is fine by me. It's got so much forged iron. Bellows are kind of tempting as well, but I think I'll pass. And he doesn't have any vehicle parts. As usual, the vehicle guide doesn't actually help you with the vehicles until much later on in the game, so he may as well not exist. A couple of shotgun books there, which I will also store. Yeah, that'll do. Let's have a look around for a book POI. It's painful to spend 1,000 dukes on upgrading my stone axe. Perhaps even batshit crazy to do so. But I can't guarantee a better stone axe in any loot. And I can't increase my books until I've done the thing with the nerd armor. So this is the price we pay. It was either that or keep using a level 1 stone axe, which is just painful. And the difference is pretty significant. Hang on, let me see. Can I make a stone axe? No, I'll need to gather some materials just to show this off. Oh, hey, do collector. Forge ahead, nice. And an art of mining book. Let's just get something with plant fiber in it, maybe. There we go. Stone axe, level 1. Damage 22. Damage 35. It's significant enough. You know, I might 3-shot one of the loot containers rather than 4-shot. I will pay 1,000 dukes for that shit. I really wouldn't recommend you copy that though. Once you learn rules, you can break them. Is this... Oh, this is Bo's Market. The Mo's, whatever it's called, has a cement mixer in it, but this one just has some books sometimes at the start. Grab that. Farming, I'm not saving those, I don't care. Right, let's get into the actual, like, town area. Deeper into the town. Now, be careful if you're in the desert, in the more dense areas of the town, because the more dense the location is, the harder the zombies tend to be. If you can find the downtown, which is where like all the skyscrapers and stuff spawn, you're gonna get like feral whites in the daytime if you're in the desert and the snow biome. Because it just has such a crazy zombie modifier on them. And the commercial areas have a little bit of a boost as well, but it's not quite as much. Do I have any lockpicks? No, that would be nice to check out how good the loot is around here, but in the meantime, let's keep cycling. Mailbox, spear hunter and paper, disappointing. See working stiff tools over there. That could also be worth checking out for books as well, because it'll have tool books probably. Armored up, we'll just read that. Urban combat, yeah, there's the silent landing one. Glad I didn't take that as a reward. There's one of those tier 0 bookstores there, but that's not really what we're looking for. We can find a few books in the first room of that though, it might be worth checking it out. Just make a quick stop maybe. 2 sledgehammer books. My terrible luck. Hey, drop loot. Nothing too helpful there, but something. There's an art of mining I actually needed in that book pile. Eat that. We need one more to get that free rank of mother load, basically. Other tools digest and big hitters. Good stuff there. We could do the rest of the PY, but if you're going to do anything, you might as well just jump onto the roof and get the loot that spawns there, because there's not much else in the POI. Hop over here. Hop onto this. crack a book container. Another armored up there, and let's see, is this better? Yeah, we can 3-shot it. I think it was 4 or something before. There's a spear hunter, a couple of skill books. Nice little POI, but it's not going to change the course of your playthrough, that's for sure. I will mark the working sift tools next to me, because that's a good one. But I don't have time to finish that, because I don't want to do it at night. Not in the desert biome, anyway. There's also the Forever Video Police Station POI. That's a good one for some things as well. Not really books, but it is a good one for some stuff. No bookstore on this side of the town, it looks like, though. Well, other than that level 0 one. Oh, and there is the library POI as well. I've just remembered they've added that, which is pretty decent for books. Grover High, I remember being really good for books as well, but the problem is, that right there's a tier 5 POI, and it would kick my ass right now, so we don't want to go there. But it does have a library section, which is really good for books. That might be the only commercial kind of area in this town. So this isn't a good one for books, it looks like, but we can come back for that working sift tools later. When I see some stuff that when I'm in need of that kind of thing. Hey, look, there's a wolf. Yeah, this town's decent. Nothing to go crazy for, so we'll just remember this is here. And there's a few good POIs in it, and we'll do it later. There is the entrance to the antique store, which actually has a weird amount of books in it. Hang on. This is a tier 3, it would be kind of dangerous, but I think we can handle the first room of it at least. Let me eat the electrical traps and sledgehammers, because who gives a shit, so I can move at full speed. Shotgun book in there. Let's see this first room. Oh, hey. Right, we have full access to all the books now. Another armored up there. Tools Digest. Bows. Tools Digest again. And extended barrel magazine. Eat that armored up as well. Alright, there was a couple of good books in there. There's not much else in here. There's a gun safe, but I don't have any lockpicks on me. Don't want to do the whole rest of the POI because that's a tier 3 at night, which would be kind of dangerous, especially in the desert, because there'll probably be ferals. Still, that was pretty successful. Let's go home. We found Trader Bob as well, which is useful. We're like 2 kilometers away from home, I'm guessing. Yeah. So I won't make you sit through the cycle home. In the next episode, we will go ahead and make that horde base and give it a test run on day 7. Survive the first horde. And then after that, I think it's just going to be a case of trying to get as many books as possible. As a reminder, my members and patrons get early access to new videos when I can provide it. Those links are in the description, and if you're looking for a 7 Days to Die server, consider Level Up hosting, also link in the description. I'll make a commission if you use my link. We've been using one of their servers for my live streams so far, and it has been pretty damn good. And the customer service has been amazing. Because 7 Days to Die does have some issues that you might need to contact the server provider about to fix. And we did have one of those, and they fixed it very quickly for us, so that was good. But in the meantime, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.